Right, so I've had a quick rake through, put some stakes in, to bring the canopy up, because obviously it was spilling over a lot, the roses. So these are the wolf Garten sectors that I've got. Really handy, ergonomically designed, nice strap, so if you drop, or you need to tend things, it's there. And the thing I like about this is, like, when you're up a ladder, you've got a double latch, so if you're left-handed, you can do left-handed or right-handed. That's a great feature you don't actually see on common sectors for some reason, and I just don't know why, but it's a sturdy handle, steel, so it's going to take a lot of punishment. And here you got a Allen key instead of a nut. So imagine you're doing your work, you've just done some nice pruning, all of a sudden you catch it with that bolt. How many times have you done that? But actually there's no bolt there, because it's actually a nice slim design. It's actually a nice feature as well, so you're not actually doing any scuffing or doing damage to any bark on the plants that you're actually working on. And I've done it over the years. You're thinking, oh, hang on, I've just spent all that time prepping that branch, and all of a sudden I've just gone and just rushed it, and the bolt has actually gone and caught the branch and caught a graze, But yeah, I've had these a while now, as you can see, but they're certainly they're certainly doing the job. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to do a bit deadheading, because some of these really, they're a bit spent, and as you can see, the border is getting laden with blossom, and we don't want that. And the other thing about pruning the big flowers off is you don't want it to go to seed. And what will happen is, I think I've done that. That's not good. Sorry about that. I'll try not to do that. I think I'm rushing the job. Right, so just get rid of some of those big blossoms, because what we want to do is focus on the new ones. Try not to cut them off, obviously. But actually scented them. So some are scented, and I'll tell you what, they're beautiful. I do love roses. They're quite therapeutic, because you spend the time just maintaining them. It's beautiful to look at, especially up on the side of a house. I've done some massive jobs, adding tree climbers, and they're actually, when I've seen them, they're actually literally touching the floor from the bedroom seat, bedroom window, and you're thinking, how the hell have you left it that long? These are lovely things. I'm going to cut that down, because that's going to spend any time. So the main focus is on these new ones. I think I'm being nasty, but I'm not, because I can go any time now, and these blossoms will actually be all over the floor, and you'll be raking them up next week. Well, we're in even a day or two. See how fast they're dropping. So it's about managing them. Makes it look healthy, nice structure. Cut that one back. Just give it a bit of shape, definition. See all the blossom that's been knocked off now. But so we've got some structure there, and what'll happen is that'll hopefully bring some more up. So we've got another one here. Bucket. So anything that's a bit overwhelming, from this side. I'm debating whether to keep a few on. Yeah. But like I say, you've got all these nice blue blooms. You know, it'd be a shame to see them all matted with spent blooms as well. Because what can happen as well is, like, the rain gets on them, and the next thing you know, it's actually causing damage to the new blooms. Yeah, the new roses. They can cause detritus, and the next thing you know, you've got rotting blooms, and that's not great either. Nice big stinger there I've got to get out in a minute. So I will check behind these obelisks in a minute, because I'm just working my way around. You know, same with the hedge. I'll give that a quick snip as well. Yeah, so I think we're getting there. See, I was saying about the detritus and things. See, these are spent blooms, and that's probably happened in the rain. You know, so I'm going to get rid of that, because it don't look very nice to look at. I want somebody to walk past and say, wow, that's a nice garden, you know. Gardening is not just a job to me. You know, I've been doing this 25 years, and I just love it. Yeah, I've been out inside, out in the garden, you know, fresh air. I'm my own boss, in my own sense that I know so much, you know. And it's knowledge I like passing on as well. You know, some people always ask me, you know, always asking questions. You know, it could be about any topic, you know, to do with gardening. If I don't know the answer, I'll go and look for it. You know, I'm a problem solver. So yeah, that's looking nice and shaped. Right, just get it wrapped around those. Yeah, to cause a bit more shape. Let's snip that off because that's not very long. And it is. Yeah. So the next thing is have another clear out, obviously, because all the blooms are knocked out now, and yeah, get in around roots and yeah, clean up there. So this is another little handy gizmo. It's like it's a little rake, yeah, just for getting in little tight places like this. This is one of the current sale handles from Garten. It's quite a sturdy one as well. It's a bit of a wider handle, this one, so I don't use it as much. Hands are a bit small, so I use the other one. But yeah, so don't get in. You know, like I'm saying, you know, in my messages, you know, because I do a lot of reviews, and I just love talking about the tools, to be honest. You know, there's a tool for every job, you know, regarding Garten. And the thing is, sometimes they take it to the next level. It's like some of the actual ideas they have, it's like, oh, I didn't think about that, but they have. You know? So there you go. It's a nice, quick tidy up around the obelisk with a little hand rake. I don't know, let's not carry on down much there. Let's have a look. But I don't think there's much. That's the thing with Garten stuff as well. You might think it's expensive, but once you got it, you got it. It's like, I've got a hoe attachment, the push pull hoe. I've had about 8 years, and you know, there's no actual there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, it looks almost brand new, because they're forging. Yeah, the steel forging is amazing. Yeah, so some of the stuff is even triple folded. You know, I think the secateurs, the blades, on the loppers. I think they're triple folded for a good nice cut, you know. So they've got sturdy blades, and yeah, so everything's ergonomics, you know, when it comes to working with Wolf Garten stuff. So okay, got a bit of dead there. Just going to grab my secateurs. Yeah. Always use a strap because it's handy. Don't want to drop and damage them. And not only that, if you're up for a pair of ladders, you don't want to drop it on somebody's head. So let's get rid of that there. Dead. Just opens that network as well. Gives a bit of great growth, you know. So I want take that out. There's a bit of growth on that, but it's not exactly great. The more research you do with cutting as well, you know, it's better, because obviously, you know, I'm doing this for quickness at the moment, and sometimes like you can snip something and it's a major part of the plant. The next thing you know, you've got a great big cavity or something where you've cut. If this was a big rose, then I'd spend a lot more time, you know, trying to work out the networks and things like that. But at the moment, I'm just using this for quickness. At a glance, really, I can roughly tell what's what. The thing is, though, you can spend all day looking at something, and you know, it's like you've got a job to do. Yeah. It's that balance. You've got to make that decision, you know. Right then, so I do believe that's how much there. So what you got is nice finished. Put them in a sensible place where they're not going to get damaged. It's like, I'm an organic gardener myself. I don't like using machinery at the best of times, you know. It's like, I like listening to the birds singing and that sort of thing, you know. If you're that sort of person, join the club. Yeah, so the structure of the rose is looking quite good now, on both. So as you know, I've done both now. But I think the next step is to get the beech cut back a bit. I think I'll keep on raking this out, but the reason is it's tidiness, right? I raked it because I can see what I'm doing, you know. If I didn't rake it and I just plough through a hoe, it's like you miss things, and it's not very professional when you got to keep on going back. So I like to clear an area, make sure it's tidy, and then move on to the next. But I'm going to leave this down anyway, because do the hedge next, because that's going to fall anyway. Alright, see you. Right, so I've quickly done the hedge, so everything's off the roses, off this box here. So this is a pair of shears that they are like a topiary shear, nicely stepped so you can get close, into the actual box, the actual, where you're cutting. They're nice and light. You can use these for like heavy shearing, like a conventional, you know. So the owners, when they're doing this, I think there's like they're trying to get a ball on the top of this, so they try and shape that, you know. But it's hard to make because it's not quite there, is it? So so you can see it's like a bit of a pyramid shape going on here. So it's just a matter of maintaining that shape. saying they're so light, you know, you hardly know you got one in your hand. I think that's partly why I like them. It's like a giant pair of scissors. Go on the other side. Let's take some of that rough stuff. Direction. So this recording is a new thing I'm doing. It's my first one today, but yeah, getting the grasp of it. The thing is though, to keep it to the point, but not much to talk about sometimes. Again, Garten have got away from using bolts. Got an Allen key. Again, no damage. You know, ergonomics. You know, nice in my hands. That's what I want. Little cutting section there for anything thicker. Would I recommend them? Yeah, of course I would. I'm using them. Don't use them, I wouldn't be recommending them. So this is not the only box I've got to do. So there's this one here, and there's these balls with the, it's like almost a French design, this is. You know, so I've got to shape these. Last year this one was full of blight. I didn't think it was going to make it, but look at it this year. I sprayed it with an antifungal and look at it, it's looking amazing. You know, it was almost, me and the owner were actually almost ready to dig this out last year, but it's come back really strong. Yeah, just through an antifungal, so that's good. Again, you can see where it was probably attacked, even that one. But yeah, they're nice and strong this year. I'm pleased to see. So what I'm going to do is carry on, get these shaped, get that ticked off, and then we'll start dealing with this then. Thank you for watching. Right, so this is what I've done so far. Now I've shaped the boxes now. They're looking quite presentable. The rest of the board is looking good. You know, just the last cultivation later. But this is the next part. Because someone wants this off the path, so what I've got to do is just take a cutting line. Obviously I've got stingers in there, so I need to dig those out as well. So what I'll do is, if I start this in, try and find a path. It's a shame because these are in flower. You know. Right. Right. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, so I'll cut this back. I just got disturbed by somebody who was actually on about the hedges, how long they were, and you just got to remember it's still nesting season, so you got to you know, play by the rules. You know, hopefully in about a month's time they'll get done. You know, okay, they do look tatty, but for somebody walking by saying that they need to be done, yeah, you just have to explain to them. It's like, you know, it's nesting season, so can't do anything until, you know, the right time. So back to this. It's like that's looking a bit better. So what I've got to do now is obviously take the weeds out, and so what I'll do is I'll do another video after that. So I was using those lightly. You know, I weren't digging into the ground or anything like that, because I just want to try and look after my blades, obviously. The other thing as well is how the boards, they'll have a snip back as well. But all in good time. Right then, one bit at a time. Right, let's get this boot out.